So I want to make a real video about my journey. And I don't even know where to start. My whole life I fell in love with this game of basketball, and it just protected me from the evil in the world. I grew up in the inner cities of America, being from Cleveland, Ohio. You know, it was my escape from home. It was my escape from violence. It was my escape from anything that wasn't leading me to the righteous path. And I make this video today because I'm feeling a little discouraged and I want to motivate somebody as best I can. I want to speak about my experiences in high school, my experiences in college, my experiences in now the semi-pro level of TBL. For those who don't know, basically, I never was recruited out of high school. I always had the talent but lacked the mental confidence. Didn't get help sat the bench in high school, had a lot of anxiety, couldn't perform to my highest ability because I wasn't in flow state, because I didn't trust in myself. I didn't play freely. I cared too much about being perfect. And from that moment on, when I moved from high school in high school I was told all these lies. Oh, from this person, I'm gonna help you get into school, da 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 da. It never happened. So one day I was sitting on the couch at home in Maryland when I first met my father. I first met my father around, I don't even remember the age, but I moved from Ohio to Maryland because some issues that were going on at home. Once I moved to Maryland, one day I was sitting on the couch and I saw an ad on TV from GCU, which is a mid-major Division I school out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Once I saw the ad on the commercial, something told me, like, I want to go there. I need to go there. Jerry Colangelo, who works with USA Basketball, was a part of their program, and I saw it as a great opportunity for me to get the exposure that I wanted. Once I went to that school, I tried out for 3 separate years and didn't make the team. Some of it was politics, some of it was just not being good enough or mentally prepared enough, so to say. But it's not good enough. From that moment on, I ended up playing club basketball, which is like a little league. There were teams that they had that was a part of the school. Won MVP 1 year in the league, but I still didn't feel like I played to my highest potential. And I still had hopes of walking on, but then I ended up just not doing it. One day we had a workout in Arizona. We were at a court called Inspired Courts, and an NBA agent saw me. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was looking at something. He basically asked me, did I play Division I, or if I, asked me where I played, and I told him. He was like, wow, like, can I take a video of you, like, film a workout for you? But when we filmed the workout, I ended up posting on my TikTok, did a voiceover on it. It went viral. After it went viral, I sent it out to college coaches all throughout the country. One college coach got back to me. I ended up hearing from him and then going to the school in Alabama called Faulkner University. I was told all these lies of, oh, how we gonna play you, oh, how we could use you, and all these different things. And that ended up never happening. I would mess up with plays. I would not play confident like I was supposed to. I got into a depressive state. I was really depressed. I was really low. I felt like my dream was slipping away from me, and I felt like I didn't have purpose anymore. I felt like everything that I ever thought about and imagined wasn't gonna happen anymore. So stayed there for about 1.5 years, 2 years, maybe 2.5, maybe 1.5 years, 2 years. Super discouraged, and I was like, man, forget basketball. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. So I went back to Arizona. I was thinking about quitting basketball. I still wasn't fully like over it, but then I heard about there was a TBL team in Arizona. So that's why I moved back to Arizona from Alabama. All my credits got messed up in college. I ended up switching my career, my degree program or whatever. Once I moved back to Arizona, I ended up playing in the Phoenix Suns arena, and they had this team out here, a TBL team that was supposed to be a thing. But then time went on. I'm excited. I'm thinking I'm about to play. It's my first opportunity I'll be able to play. They don't end up making the team. It was a financial thing. They couldn't pay players. They didn't have the money to do different things. So I was crushed. I was like, man, like, I thought this was my time. I thought this was a time for me to really go crazy, for me to get filmed, for me to be able to go to the G League and make it to the NBA. After that, I was discouraged, but I kept reaching out to different teams. I kept being resourceful, and I ended up finding an opportunity in California for another TBL team, which is like a current thing now. But then as I'm experiencing the situation now, a lot of things that are not the way they're supposed to be, a lot of trials and tribulations that I'm experiencing with this, and it not being what I thought it was going to be. And life just has been kicking my you know what. It's been chewing me up and spitting me out. It's been destroying my confidence. It's been destroying my mental health. It's been making me question if I'm really supposed to be playing in the league, even though I've gotten so many signs, even though I got all the talent, even though all these different things. And I'm worrying about my age because I'm 25 now. And is it worth putting on my time and energy? You know, because I'm thinking to myself like, oh, so many things got to go right, and the right agent, and the right team, and the right coach, and this and that. But even in the darkest times, you always got to keep faith. You always have to believe in yourself. So I'm just saying that to say, although I'm going through some trials and tribulations right now, I'm not going to stop and I'm not going to quit. I want y'all to stay tuned on my journey because I have some amazing things in store, even though I'm going through some hard times right now, even when it don't make sense to me right now. So I know I'm on the right path. So I hope my story can inspire and motivate you, because I know what it's like to feel at the bottom and feel like an underdog. I know what it's like to feel like it's not going to work out. But when there's a will, there's a way. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think of this video. Stay tuned for more. And may God bless you all. Thank you for listening.